Can't believe it. The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Justice Department says it has not received any extradition request from the United States for Pastor Apollo Quiboloy. Quiboloy is President Duterte's spiritual advisor who is facing sex trafficking charges in the United States. The DOJ says there are no similar charges against Quiboloy here in the Philippines. However, there was a rape complaint filed against the self-proclaimed appointed son of God in Davao City back in 2019. That complaint was dismissed and is now under appeal. President Duterte dropped hints about a certain presidential candidate who he says has been using illegal drugs. Patricia Mangune with the rest of the details.
During his visit to Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro, President Rodrigo Duterte once again endorsed his former aide Senator Bongo for president in 2022. He later criticized another presidential candidate who he claims to be using illegal drugs, specifically cocaine. He didn't drop any names, but Duterte hinted it was a person from a wealthy family and has gathered wide support from the masses.
I will not make it clear now. There's even a presidential candidate na nag-cocaine. Yung mga mayaman sa Davao, ari ng lahat ng banana, ang distribution, yung nagsuside yung anak. Kaya ako nagtaka ako, anong nagawa yung tao niya? Bakit ang Pilipino parang lukong-luko na suporte?
The president gave another clue that it's only this person's father who made significant contributions to the nation. But Duterte said he'll let the people decide.
Pagdating ng panahon, basta sinabi ko sa inyo, and he is a very weak leader, ang karakter niya. Except for the name. Pero ang tatay, pero siya, anong ginawa niya? He may make twin hands down. Okay. If that is what the Filipino wants, go ahead. Basta alam ninyo, yan droga na yan, pero pag ako ang umabot dyan sa iyo, pasensya tayo.
Duterte meanwhile explained he's running for senator to correct wrong practices in the upper house. He said he observed how the Blue Ribbon Committee senators disrespectfully questioned witnesses during the probe against Farmally. He added this is why he barred his cabinet members from attending the hearings.
Magsalita ito silang Gordon, parang nadirilon. Kasi na-bright sila na pinuputol. Hindi talaga nakakasagot. Walang sagot, so walang totoong lalabas. If that is the way how you conduct your inquiry or investigation, and your behavior is you want to talk kaya ni ayaw magpatalo yan si Gordon. You want to monopolize the time with your maybe your smartness, marunong ka, and you are articulate. Okay lang yan. Pero yung bastusin mo, Laduke, nakatestify na kasi, inaalaw ko. Pero yung iba, paupuin mo ng ilang araw, tapos walang nangyari. Binabastos mo yung tao. Kaya ako tatakbo. Kaya ako pag sabihin ko sila na, there are rules in the Congress, but there are fundamental laws. Kaya ng taga-gobyerno, sabi, hindi nila pasagutin. Then at the end, yung theory nila, yun ang masunod.
For News 5, Patricia Mangune, We Are One News.
The Commission on Elections has clarified that substance abuse is not considered grounds for qualification. In a statement, COMELEC spokesman James Jimenez said they previously tried to require candidates to submit a negative drug test result, but the move was blocked by the Supreme Court. Presidential candidates Manila Mayor Isko Moreno, Vice President Leni Robredo, and Senator Manny Pacquiao all agree that drug tests should be conducted among running officials and incumbent personnel. In COVID news, the Health Department has reported close to 1,500 new COVID-19 cases on Friday. The total caseload is now at 2.82 million, 23,200 of which are active. 28 duplicates were removed from the total case count. 24 of these are recoveries, and 1 is a death. 277 people died of the virus in the last 24 hours, bringing the death toll to almost 46,700. According to the DOH, 230 cases previously identified as recoveries have been reclassified as deaths after validation. Meanwhile, recoveries are now at 2.75 million after close to 1,400 new survivors overnight. 3.5% of the 43,000 tests included in today's bulletin yielded positive results. And the Bayanihan spirit remains alive among Filipinos amid the pandemic. And for the second straight year, the MVP Group is set to continue its nationwide donation drive to make sure that despite the challenges, tuloy pa rin ang Pasko. To tell us more about this initiative, we have Metro Pacific Investments Corporation Vice President for Public Relations and Corporate Communications, Ms. Melody Del Rosario. Ms. Melody is also the president of the Metro Pacific Investment Foundation. Good afternoon, Ms. Melody. The Tuloy Pa Rin ang Pasko movement is now on its second year. What are you focused on this time around?
Thank you, Sean, and good afternoon to all the followers of One News. We've been doing this for the second year now, and we really want to focus on helping shape the environment for the economic recovery of the country in any way that we can. And now we're focusing very much on livelihood by providing business opportunities, like, for example, sewing machines to women's organizations and small-scale businesses by providing Wi-Fi's with our partners from Smart Communications, second-hand bikes to help, deliveries. And this is also in partnership with Gretchen Ho. So we are seeing a lot of collaborations here from the MVP group of companies, as well as other partners, so that we can already kick off the road to recovery.
All right, that's very great to hear, Ms. Melody. And now we're just over a little over a month before Christmas, just about 5 weeks to go or even less. What other activities do you guys have lined up?
We still want to pursue our Bayan-Tanim program, and this addresses, of course, self-sufficiency by practicing urban gardening, and at the same time addressing the immediate needs of our fellow men, like, for example, food security by providing vegetables to them. So we still want to also maintain giving out Noche Buena packages, especially to our partner communities, because we want them to feel the spirit of Christmas, especially with their families.
All right, and for those who are listening and viewing now who want to be part of the Tuloy Pa Rin ang Pasko campaign, is it possible for them to pitch in? And how can they get in touch with the foundation?
The spirit of bayanihan is intrinsic to all Filipinos, and anyone can do their part, share by giving their time, effort, a little bit of what they have. And our partners are, of course, PayMaya. They can just go to the PayMaya app or try to see the donations page. And all the different companies under the MVP group are present. And they can also get in touch with anyone from our team with the payment details of our banking partners.
All right, so having said all of that, and with Christmas really just around the corner, any final message for our viewers as we look forward to, hopefully much better and much more festive holidays this year?
It's really quite a challenge nowadays, but the spirit of Christmas lives within us. And it is the hope of the MVP group, especially our chairman, Manny V. Pangilinan, to help improve the lives of Filipinos in any way that we can. So even one individual that we've helped along the way is already a big help from anyone from the group.
All right, thank you so much for sharing your time and your initiatives with us, MPIC VP for PR and Corporate Communications and MPIF President, Ms. Melody Del Rosario. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.